Ata. How are you? Welcome to a Tuesday that feels like a Monday. And what that means is this week you're just going to have to try and get more done. And if you are like a lot of us in 2021, you're working from home. And I just wanted to quickly jump on and offer this piece of wisdom to hopefully make your week go more productively. I'm talking about productivity and also the big myth that all action is productive action, which obviously as humans we like to do sort of the lowest hanging fruit first, the things that we know we can accomplish quickly, but that can actually lead to a day filled with busy work. And at the end of the day you say, what happened? I was going all day long and yet don't feel like I got anything done, right? I'm sure you've all felt that way too. And again, it's because of the psychology of the human mind to want to tackle what can be done quickly and effortlessly. And so my tip for you is that doing the same thing and expecting different results is sort of insane, right? And so if we're just doing the same thing day after day after day, and we're not really jumping into challenge or things that are outside of our comfort zone, we can expect the same result month over month, year over year. And this is a lot of why some entrepreneurs or heartpreneurs or people who have big visions to transform the planet but just sit on their hands because they aren't taking productive action. They are taking their known action. But guys, if you already knew what it was, you'd be doing it. And so my tip to you is to expand past your comfort zone into new things. And it doesn't have to be overwhelming. In fact, if it is, you won't do anything. That's the key. Csikszentmihalyi did a lot of research, the psychologist, about flow. And flow state is when you are just on top of your game. You are productive to the max and it feels good. And why does it feel good? It's because you're capable. And so here's the reality. If you want to be where you aren't in the future, you have to get comfortable with it in the now. And how do you do that? You train, of course. You learn. And this whole experience as humans is a learning experience. And so I encourage you to dive into something that you don't know about. It doesn't have to be related to your goals. It's just something that will challenge you, but that will gain skills. Okay, this is going to be my productivity hack, is to dive into something you've been curious about or that you've been putting off by way of someone else who's already done it. Okay, so this can include anything. Go to a teacher or a guru, an online help video. Learn something that you've always wanted to understand more about, and then challenge yourself to do it. This is going to allow you to extend your comfort zone into new places through actual tactile doing, right? If you've always wanted to learn to do this or you've always wanted to do that, not doing it isn't going to get the result, obviously. But somehow we think that someday we're just going to one day do it. Well, that day should be today. And so I hope this video is motivating you to take action. And the only way to make it comfortable is to get past that not knowing and to learn from someone else. That way, when it becomes something you're familiar with, it becomes something you can do. And it gets put on your easy list. It gets put on the list of things you actually get done. So the easiest way isn't always the fastest way. If you're doing the same thing over and over and over again, and you're expecting different results, again, that is the definition of insanity. The hardest way could be the fastest way, but it's going to take training, it's going to take understanding, and then it won't become hard, it will become a flow state. And Csikszentmihalyi says that flow is where challenge meets skill. So the only way to get to where you want to be, from the place you aren't, is to up your skill level so that it doesn't feel so challenging, okay? And I'm specifically talking about all of you heartpreneurs, all of you way showers, light workers, people who are here to serve the planet. Oftentimes we have these grand visions, these 5D experiences that we want to relay to the world. But then when it comes to translating that into the 3D and sharing that with people, we freeze because we've never done it before. And so to make it easier for you, I have put together a Bottle Your Magic workshop, which is going to essentially pull forth your message. And I'm going to give you the cheat sheet. It's called the Magic Decanter process. And if you follow along with it and challenge yourself and open the document today and just spend 25 minutes jotting down based on what I ask, it's a question-answer format. When you press save, you're going to have a document that is going to share your wisdom in a way that's going to motivate you to realize that you have this. You have the skills to communicate advancement and expansion for the planet, no matter if you are in the relationship space, in the health and wellness space, perhaps energy medicine, as I am. You know, your ideas, your wisdom, they deserve to be heard, but oftentimes we can freeze because we're unsure of how to do it. This is going to make the process super, super easy for you. Again, I'll put the link in the description of this video. And then the last thing I want to mention is, if you have always wanted to set up a bliss biz, this is working when you want, from where you want, for whom you want, and for people who love it, where you're actually supported, where you don't have to come back to the 9-to-5 grind, but it's always just been a dream of yours, you don't really know how to make it happen, I encourage you to join my Portal Product Masterclass program, which is starting next week. So this week is open enrollment. We start next week. And briefly what it is it's going to give you the skills you need from start to finish to understand what message you have that's valuable, how to communicate it, where to communicate it in the most efficient way possible, and how to set it up into what I call a portal product, which is a low-priced, high-value offering that's digital, that there is no limitation to how many people can download this item. And so I'm going to walk you step by step by step through the entire process from beginning to end. And at the end of the masterclass series, you will understand how to set up a one-page website for free. And you know, it doesn't cost you anything to use the tools that I'm going to show you how to pull forth your magic, to get it in a concise format, whether it's video, whether it's an ebook, whether it's just audio, and then go ahead and set that up so that you can start building your bliss biz in a beeline fashion, where you can filter out any of the nonsense that people say. You have to hire a webmaster, you have to have a website, you have to have you know, a graphic designer, you have to have. All of that is just going to add up to overwhelm and frozen mode. And you're going to be tempted to just continue doing what you're doing, which is probably one-on-one, which is not going to work in a sustainable way. Your time is energy, and you have a limited amount of time per day. When you can fractal out from one to many, you can begin to build the lifestyle that you desire and reach the amount of people that you want to reach with your message, whatever message it is, to improve the planet. So that's all I have for you today. I will put the link to register for that Portal Product Masterclass series also in the description of this video. And so again, do something today that you've never done before, take action, gain new skills, and enjoy the rush that you feel after knowing, wow, now I have that skill, now it's not so scary, now I can add it to the list of things that I know how to do and do well and gracefully, and get to the places you want to flow to by leveling up, leveling up. What do you want to know? Tackle that, do that today. God bless you on your path, and I love you so much. Talk to you later. Bye for now.